Good morning and welcome. How are you? Hope you are fine. In my last class, I discussed the format of a report, and today I will focus on the techniques of writing a report. So, my dear students, let's start. Here you find a question, and on the basis of this question we will write a report today, and at the same time I will tell you the techniques you will have to follow for writing a report. Let's read the question first. Suppose you are a district reporter of a national daily. Now write a report on a terrible fire in a garments factory. In this slide, I will show you how to write a title. In my last class, I discussed that while writing a title of a report, you should consider these things. Use of action verbs, omission of article, abbreviations and short forms are used, be verbs are avoided, and sometimes subtitles are used. These are the things you should consider while writing a title or heading of a report. So, for this question, we can write a title in this way. Here you find the title, Shadin Garments at Narayanganj on Fire. Here, be verb has been omitted. Actually, the sentence is, Shadin Garments at Narayanganj is on fire. Here the be verb has been omitted, and we did not use any article here. We have also used a subtitle here. 2 killed, 30 injured. Actually the full sentence is 2 were killed and 30 were injured, and here again be verbs have been omitted. Now, the lead or the introduction. In my last class, I told you that in the introduction, you should try to seek answers to these 5 questions. What is the report about? Where did the incident take place? When did the incident take place? How much was the loss? And why did the incident take place? So, on the basis of these questions, we can write these answers. What is the report about? A terrible fire. Where did the incident take place? On Shadin Garments situated at Narayanganj. When did it take place? Yesterday at 7:30 p.m. How much was the loss? Caused the loss of lives and property. Why did the incident take place? Possibly the fire was created by the electric short circuit. So here we find the answers of these questions, and organizing this information we can write the introduction or the lead for this question. Here you find the introduction or the lead, and before the lead or the introduction we write something, and that can be expressed using 3 W's. First W means who, the person who is reporting, the reporter, name of the reporter or the designation of the reporter. Here, according to the question, the designation of the reporter, district reporter, has been used. Second W means where, the place of reporting. Here the place of reporting is Narayanganj, so Narayanganj has been written here. And the third W means when, that is the date of reporting, and the date of reporting is 19 March 2021. And organizing the information, we can write the introduction or the lead in this way. A terrible fire, possibly caused by the electric short circuit, occurred on Shadin Garments situated at Narayanganj, causing a heavy loss of both lives and property. Now, the body. And on the basis of this question, we can write the description of the incident in the body, description of how it was extinguished, how the fire was extinguished, statement of the eyewitnesses and the statement of a firefighter, and last two items, statement of the eyewitnesses and a statement of a firefighter. If you write all the things, the answer will be too long, so we can write one of the two. We will write statement of a firefighter. So in the body, we will write description of the accident, description of how the fire was extinguished, and a statement of a firefighter. And here you find the body of the report. The fire occurred at almost 7:30 p.m. when the factory was packed with workers. Very fast, the fire spread to all the other floors. Realizing the factory on fire, the workers were trying to come out of the factory at a time. Some of them fell down the stairs and were trodden by the other workers. 12 workers were seriously injured and 20 others were mildly injured. They were taken to different hospitals. 7 teams of firefighters reached the spot within 15 minutes and were successful in extinguishing the fire after their wholehearted effort of 2 hours. Till 11 p.m., 2 of the 12 seriously injured workers had died. One firefighter said that no person was trapped inside the building and the garments in the godown were totally gutted. So my dear students, in the body we find a description of the accident. Here we have described the incident of fire, and we also describe here how the fire was extinguished. 7 teams of firefighters reached the spot within 15 minutes and were successful in extinguishing the fire after their wholehearted effort of 2 hours. And till 11 p.m., 2 of the 12 seriously injured workers had died. And we also find a statement of a firefighter. We can also write the statement of eyewitnesses, but in that case the answer will be too long. And instead of writing the statement of a firefighter, you can also write here the statement of eyewitness. So my dear students, what I want to tell you is that before writing the body, you should have a plan. According to the question, you should make a plan what you will write in the body. And here the question, I am reading the question again. Suppose you are a district reporter of a national daily. Now write a report on a terrible fire in a garments factory. So a terrible fire, this is the topic, and you will have to describe the topic, the incident. Yeah, a terrible fire. Actually, what happened there? How much loss was caused? And you also will describe how the fire was extinguished. and thus you can develop the body of a report. And next, conclusion. In the conclusion, you can describe the statement of the concerned authorities who may express their sympathy or condolence for the loss, who may declare compensation for the loss. If you are going to write a report on an accident or incident where loss of lives and property will occur, in that case, in the conclusion, you can write the statement of the authorities concerned who can express their sympathy or condolence for the loss, and at the same time you can express the statement of the concerned authorities who can declare compensation for the loss. And on the basis of this question, you can write the statement of BGMEA President, Bangladesh Garments Manufacturer and Exporters Association President. Also, you can write the statement from Mr. Ghulam Dastagir, Minister, the Ministry of Textile and Jute. You can also express the statement of the concerned ministry, and in this answer I have used the statement of the minister, and at the same time, together with the statement of the minister, you can also express the statement of BGMEA President. In that case, the answer will be too long. Actually, I don't want to make the answer too long, so I have used one of the two statements. Here, the statement of the minister has been used. So, you can write, Mr. Ghulam Dastagir, Minister, the Ministry of Textile and Jute, expressed his condolence for the families of the dead and announced an amount of 5 lakh taka for his deceased family. This way, in the conclusion, you can express sympathy, condolence or compensation from the side of concerned authority. And this is the complete answer. Let's read the answer again. Shadin Garments at Narayanganj on fire. The subtitle is 2 killed, 30 injured. And here, District Reporter, Narayanganj, 19 March 2021. A terrible fire, possibly caused by the electric short circuit, occurred on Shadin Garments situated at Narayanganj, causing a heavy loss of both lives and property. The fire occurred at almost 7:30 p.m. when the factory was packed with workers. Very fast, the fire spread to all the other floors. Realizing the factory on fire, the workers were trying to come out of the factory at a time. Some of them fell down the stairs and were thrown in by the other workers. 12 workers were seriously injured and 20 others were mildly injured. They were taken to different hospitals. 7 teams of firefighters reached the spot within 15 minutes and were successful in extinguishing the fire after their wholehearted effort of 2 hours. Till 11 p.m., 2 of the 12 seriously injured workers had died. one firefighter said that no person was trapped inside the building and the garments in the godown are totally gutted. Mr. Ghulam Dastagir, Minister, the Ministry of Textile and Jute, expressed his condolence for the families of the dead and announced an amount of 5 lakh taka for each deceased family. So my dear students, following the techniques I have adapted in writing this report, you can write a report. In a report, you will include 4 things. The 4 things are title or heading, lead or introduction, body and conclusion. While writing the title, you should follow certain rules. The title or the heading should be written in the middle of the upper part of the page. That is, middle alignment will be used while writing the title or the heading. The font will be bigger than the font in the body and conclusion and introduction. The font of the title will be larger or bigger than the font used in the introduction, body and conclusion. You can also use a subtitle here as I have used in the report. And at the same time, while writing the title of a report, sometimes you can avoid using be verbs. Sometimes you will use subtitles, and always article and be verbs will be avoided. In this title, I have avoided writing the be verb, and sometimes action verbs will be used. So these are the rules, these are the things you should keep in mind while writing the title or the heading of the report, of a report. Next, introduction. And before the introduction, you should write something, and we can express that using 3 W's. First W means who. That is the name of the reporter or the designation of the reporter. Second W means where. That is the place of reporting. And third W means when. That is the date of reporting. And in the introduction, you will try to seek answers of 5 questions, and those questions are what is the report about, when did the incident or the accident take place, where did the incident or the accident take place, why did the incident or the accident take place, and how did the incident take place, or how much loss was caused by the incident or the accident. So you will write the answers of these 5 questions in the introduction, and the same things will be developed in the body. In the body, you will develop the things in detail as you will write in the introduction. And still, you should have a plan before writing the body of the report. Here, before writing the body, we have made a plan, and according to the plan, we have decided that we will describe here the description of the incident or the accident, which is a fire accident, a terrible fire. We have planned to write how the fire was extinguished, and we have planned to write the statement of the eyewitnesses and firefighters, and to make the answer short or in a reasonable size, we did not use the statement of both the firefighter and eyewitness. We have used one, that is, we have written the statement of a firefighter. In the conclusion, you can write, you can express the statement of the concerned authorities, who will express their sympathy or condolence, or who will declare compensation for the loss. And again, you should have a plan. Actually, what you will write in the conclusion. We have planned to write the statement of the BGMEA president expressing compensation or condolence or sympathy. Again, we have planned to write the sympathy, condolence or compensation declared by the concerned minister. And again, we do not want to make the answer too long, and so we have used one of the two things. We have used here the statement of the minister regarding the incident or the accident. In the conclusion, we have written his condolence, sympathy, and the compensation declared by the minister. So, my dear students, you should follow all these things while writing a report. And if you follow the lecture carefully, attentively, I think you will not face any difficulty of writing a report on any topic like this. So, my dear students, that's all today. Thank you very much.